Good morning, America. So anyway, I've gotten two feedbacks. The first feedback is people who actually bought my book, who says that they really do love it, they can relate to it, and that it's just really a good book. And then I have people who have not bought my book, who've been saying that my book is too expensive. So the people who actually bought my book, I haven't heard them complain about one thing yet, the pricing. I haven't heard them complain about anything. I got the feedback like, I didn't. A lot of people was like, okay, damn, you got skills. I never knew you had some skills. Thank you. And the people who just really liked it, it was like very, very relatable, and they just enjoy so many different poems. And thank you to that. As far as the people who haven't bought the book, because they saying that it's too high. I get that my book is more expensive than some books, but at the same time, it's like you're gonna support what you want to support. You're gonna buy what you want to buy. It doesn't matter the price. It doesn't matter if my book was cheaper. If you weren't going to buy it, you were never going to buy it. It doesn't matter if it was $5. That's my personal opinion, because the people who actually bought my book never asked the price. They just went on the website and bought it. The people who been asking about the price and stuff like that, who complain about the price is too high. Like I said, I get that. If you don't want to buy the book because it's too expensive, that's fine. At the same time, like I said, most of the time it's not even about the price. It's just the simple fact that they don't want to support anyway. And the thing about it is like I said, it's coming from people who haven't bought the book. So my comments to that is, number one, if you haven't bought the book, you haven't even seen like what the book contains, if it was something that you think is worth it or not. Now, I'm the type of person I want reviews whether it's good or bad. So if you buy the book and you feel like it's too expensive, but it's a good book, say that. If you buy the book and you say, okay, well, I don't like the book and it's too expensive, say that. If you buy the book and you love the book no matter what the price was or whatever, then say that. I want all reviews. That's why I want people to contact me, any way that they can, or each source that's allowed to be contacted at. And like I tell people all the time, you're going to support what you want to support. It doesn't matter the price, because I know people who will spend 30, 40, $50 on an outfit and a pair of shoes that they're probably never going to wear again. They'll spend 30, 40, $50 on outfits that's not good material. They'll spend outfits money on stuff that's not good material, and a lot of times people will actually see the product and know it's not good material and still bad just because it's cute. So for the people who haven't bought the book, you don't even know if it's good material or not because you haven't bought it. At the same time, I think people have to realize, like, this book isn't just about education and informing you. It's also about entertaining and fun. And it's a well-known fact that a lot in our culture, we don't read. We read books that's about sex, drugs, and probably love and pain. We don't read about other things, and that's the problem. Like, people need to put out there, well, our own need to put out there more about stuff that's entertaining, fun, educational at the same time. Because I'm that person too. Like, I will read a book, but a lot of times I read a book based off if it's entertaining or fun. And a lot of times you just think that those books are the ones about the sex, drugs, whatever. But you can have a good book that's entertaining, informational, and inspiring at the same time. And I think that's people have to understand, like, when you write a book, this book is just not about storytelling. Everybody can tell a story. My child can tell a story and write down a piece of paper. This book wasn't just about me storytelling. It was also about a book of poems, and it's very, very hard to write a book that has information in it that makes sense to rhyme, and for it to be educational and entertaining at the same time. And of course, people won't know that because they're not a writer. Only people, that I know, for simple fact, who did that was Maya Angelou. I haven't read a lot of books from different people, but she was one of the people that could do that, and that's what I'm trying to do. Of course, this is my first book, so it needs to get to the level where I want to be. I want to become a better writer every way, each day, every book. And then to do that, I need your feedback. And that's why I want the good and the bad. But I can't go off of people's feedback telling me my book is too expensive when you haven't even tried to buy it. And like I said, people who's going to support you regardless. The people that's not going to support you is going to support you regardless. It doesn't matter the price. It doesn't matter the time. It doesn't matter this. And the people who haven't bought my book, who really don't care about the price, go out and buy it. And if you don't buy the book because the price, and that's fine, that's cool. Like I said, originally my book was going to be $30. But when I made that price, it was just something that ran real good. I really wasn't going off of stuff that I didn't know, like me actually printing a book, how much this page is going to be, if I want it this way, how much for a picture this way. A lot of stuff I didn't factor in. So with that being said, a lot of stuff I have to factor in because everything that I'm doing is self. It's not going through anybody else. The writing, the picture, the drawing, the coloring, now, also everything. Every process is coming out of my pocket. Me shipping it, the shipping label, the shipping packaging. So that plays a big factor. In anything that you do, you want to get a certain percentage off of what you do. And I think that people have to understand, your quality of your work is what you price it by. If people don't think that same quality in your work, that's fine, that's cool. But like I said, a lot of times we don't have authors who are putting out this stuff that is fun and entertaining and education at the same time. Like I said, we just like to read about sex, drugs, and that's it. And there's so many different things outside of that you can learn from, that our children go through, that we go through. And you will never know unless you read about it. You will never know unless you support. And I get everybody is on this level with the hair, the lashes, the clothes, the shoes. And that's perfectly fine because y'all are good at that. Promote yourself, promote your business. That's what it's all about. The nails, everything that is more catchy for the appearance. But read something that's going to buy something or invest in something that's going to educate you, educate your child, educate you as a person, develop you as a person. Now, of course, if you don't get nothing out of the book, I understand it, but I still want your review. I still want you to sit there and say, well, okay, I liked it or didn't like it. But back to what I was saying, everybody who's actually bought my book has loved my book. Nobody who has bought my book from 70 to 17 has loved it. So now, if I had got bad feedback from the people actually bought my book, then I would, wouldn't feel myself away, but that would be different. But the people that I'm only getting feedback from, the people who haven't even purchased the book, you don't even know what it's about, don't know the many topics or anything. So, like I said, I understand that if $42 is too much for you, that's fine, that's cool. If it's out your budget, that's fine, that's cool, because I'm not going to purchase anything that's out my budget. I don't care who it is. But at the same time, if I want to support somebody, no matter the price, I'm going to support them. Period. It doesn't matter. If I want to support you, if I see something in what you're doing, I'm definitely going to support you. So, like I said, support comes from people who just really want to do it. It doesn't really matter what the price is, what the price isn't, who is bad. They're just going to support it. So, like I said, I want to thank everybody who has read my book, who has given me feedback. If you did read my book and didn't give me feedback or review, please give me so I can know. And like I said, I appreciate y'all ahead of time. This journey has been long, stressful, but at the end, I think it's going to pay off. And like I said, I thank everybody. Y'all have a good day.